Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Flicking up the shit, we bout to make a movie. Pouring up a cup, we bout to set the mood in the cup, rolling up, smoking something groovy. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Got somebody that you loving well, oh well. Faking innocence and I won't tell. Little bit of ghetto and a little bit of bougie. Ain't afraid to get this in a motel. Love calling my name, love playing my games. You ain't got no shake, but am I part the plan? I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Girl, you cold-hearted. Revelations that I had, girl, you so scarlet. I be tucking down on your garments while your man back at home rolling red carpets. But I'ma send it too. Think about the pressure I'ma get to you. Ain't no lies told with me in the nude. Leave me one more like a motherfucking interlude. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying.
Morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wait a second. Hope you guys are doing good. MFX members, you guys are in. Sorted. Sound is perfect today. I had no issues with that. Get this browser source up there. I feel like this light on the side of me is super bright. Yeah, that is way too bright. Okay, good morning, guys. I think that's a bit better. It's not too bright. think we can get the day kick started. Everybody's in over here. Cool. MFX members, what's up? Hope you're doing good. YouTube, hope you're doing good. Mark, good morning, brother. Charles, Ryan, Liesel, Diego, good morning, guys. Hope you are all doing well this morning. Let's get straight to the charts. Let's see what's cooking for today. Let's see what's in the bag. I hope everybody has journaled everything from yesterday and you guys are ready for today. Let's have a look. Let's get straight into gold and GJ. Let's see what's cracking. Gold with a drive after yesterday, so it's nice to see. You know what, I just feel like we're not going to stop. We're just not going to stop. Gold is just on a run. So I want to get to this weekly, see where we're trading right now. Still below QP. Look, once you start trading above 23.50, that's going to extend the leg to 23.75. And you know what, every day we come to the charts and we just add on zones. This is really crazy. This is really crazy, boys. Let's see how this day looks. Yesterday a bit of indecision, however we are still creating the higher highs and high lows in structure, so immediately I have to go and mark out yesterday's high, because the break of that is obviously going to mean that price will continue, that's for sure. Today we haven't really moved much. We have London open in 27 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to be doing chart breakdowns and pretty much just getting ready for that session, boys. Hopefully we have a session that has more volume. The volume pretty much came around 11:12 yesterday, so pretty much just when we ended stream, that's when that volume actually came in. Okay, let's have a look at it. To me at the moment, price is definitely stuck within this range. We are still ranging from the highs to the lows in this 4-hour area. We've just now closed above a 4-hour resistance zone, as you can see over here. And you have yesterday's high at... Was yesterday's high? I don't think it was yesterday's high. It was yesterday's high. Oh, that was the beginning of the session. What time was that? 4 in the morning. Monday, 4 in the morning. Okay, I see. So the idea for me is, guys, we are approaching quarter pip. There's going to be some sort of reaction. So depending on how far the zone is, we might only want to take trades after QP, depending on how price is going to be looking at the bottom. So the range for me right now, this is the range. That's the range we're in. We have just closed above it. However, it's not really convincing because we've closed within a wick still. We're still pretty much respecting that wick as a resistance. As you can see, that 4 hours just not driving past it. So preferably the trade is going to be coming after those wicks, but for me the issue with that is after the wick there is QP right there. How far is it? QP is about 13 pips away. So honestly, the best thing for me to do today on gold is to wait for after quarter pip. That's going to be the best thing for me to do, which is probably going to mean that I'm not going to get a trade straight off the bat, but that's fine. But one thing we've all should have learned by now within these live streams, patience pays. Okay? I'm not gonna add any zones in here. Guys, you are so bullish on this pair, it's not even funny. So it's literally close your eyes, wait for your zone, buy it. So this is gonna be simple for me. I'm not looking for shorts today on gold unless we start trading below the level of 23.37. So this will be the only time I would say, okay, I'm ready to short, because at that time I can use QP rejection, 4-hour rejection as a type 3, so I can start looking for shorts here already and then shorts there. So let's say, for example, price taps into the level of liquidity, rejects that area, retests the 4-hourly resistance as a high. I'll then use that area for price to reject off of and anticipate a type 3 short down to the level of 23.36 and then into the further LT on the left hand side back down to QP. So pretty much from QP to QP, that's what I'll anticipate if we do not surpass these highs and we actually reject the area and come back down, that's when I'll be keen on sells. No, boys, that's pretty much the only time I would be keen on sells on gold. But right now, I don't see any sells unless you start rejecting those resistance areas and pretty much giving us the confirmation that we could bounce off of it and start to decline. But until then, guys, I'm bullish on this pair. I'm super bullish on gold. So for me, it's going to be as simple as playing the type 3 card, which would be the closure above the area, like this. The candlesticks to then tap back into 23.50, and the flip of that would initiate long positions into the wick of this. So you'll see I'll be doing a wick fill today, which is a 40 pip area, which is going to be very nice in anticipation that price can continue. However, all I'll be targeting is the wick fill. So getting price to come in full where price has pretty much been before where it was yesterday. Okay, that's what I'll pretty much want to then see within that. So that's how the 30-minute would look. On the 5-minute, you pretty much just want some sort of consolidation / support level, something like that, to form where that 30-minute confirmation candle is. So for me, it's either 15 or 30-minute confirmations. Whichever one comes first is the one I'll take, preferably 30-minute, but 15-minute will work as well. So today is straightforward today. I'm not going to put this as a... Yeah, let me do it. So for now, there's going to be a no trade zone. This will be aggressive sells. This will be safe buys. Now, just a quick note. Even though it says aggressive sells here, right? If this price doesn't tap into this area of liquidity again before it shorts off, say for example, it's going to short off. If price doesn't tap into that area of liquidity, so if price doesn't pop up, grab the liquidity and then start to drop, I won't take it. Okay? Because my idea behind this is I need to understand that before price can make a large move, it needs liquidity. Okay? In order for the gauge upon liquidity to drive, it needs to tap into the level of 23.49. It needs to tap into that. Okay? So for me to want to sell this pair, I want to go with a move that has liquidity, which means that some candle should do something like that, then flip and then start to drive. Okay, if this candle right now drops and starts to sink, I won't take it. Okay, because it hasn't given me the grab of liquidity that I want to. Yes, you could argue that, say, it grabbed areas twice, but I don't think that's enough. I want to see price seep into that level, grab the volume, then come down, close below, and then I'll look for aggressive shorts. You must know that for me to take shorts, guys, I need to be very conservative because I'm going against a major bullish structure. And at the same time, I need to understand that for me to also get within these shorts, I need to see all the buyers start to flee, right? How do I see that? Is when price starts to push into areas of liquidity, gauge upon large volume, and then pretty much act in the opposite direction. Okay? So that's going to be the sell side. On the buy side, it's simple. I just need price to close above 23.50 and then I can take it. That's going to be the analysis on gold. As you can see, price has been ranging, but it is what it is, boys. We're just going to have to be patient and wait for that setup. We're going to be streaming till 11:30, so whatever we catch on gold is what we catch on gold. And this is just something that I want you guys to understand. It's just that market works in cycles. You're going to get times when market is driving. You're going to get times when market is consolidating. Then you get times when market is doing the reverse. Then on the opposite side, not contrary, but the opposite side, you also need to understand that within that structure, you also get the session cycles. So you're going to get times when Asia has the volume, times when New York has the volume, times when London has the volume, okay? Then you're also going to get the time where pair cycles is going to happen. So why I say pair cycles is because if large investors are fleeing to a safe haven currency, where's that going to be? Okay? If they then start to reinvest into, let's say, an actual currency, because obviously gold isn't a currency, it's a commodity. If they invest into an actual currency, let's say pound or dollar, where's the volume going to go to? Okay, so these are all things that you need to understand. That's why when these things happen, it's not for you to jump around session to session, pair to pair. It's for you to stay consistent as to what you're already doing. Reason being, you don't want to be caught out in cycle switches. Meaning you don't want to be trading London, then you see nothing here, then you go trade New York, then you back and forth all the time trying to catch volume somewhere. Don't be caught in that. Stick to what you do normally, and everything will be fine. Okay. Right. Looking at GJ, let's see what's happening over here. Okay, sorted. Looking at GJ, what's cracking over here? Was it today? Is that today's candle? Today's candle just tipping over the iceberg of last week's high. Just one thing I just want to see quickly before I go on. Okay, yeah, we are bullish on all time frames. Also 4v0. Gee whiz. So last week's high being broken right now, pretty much tipping over that iceberg, boys, in anticipation that price can just continue driving. Right? Looking at this daily, we have made our bottom wick. We are in a daily resistance area. So there's something that I'm going to be doing right now is marking the current daily low, just in case this is a grab of liquidity for price to flip, break those lows and continue further down, and then sit back into this range that we are witnessing. Right? So that's something I want to pay attention to today on GJ. Just because it's driving, just because it looks bullish, does not mean that that is the sentiment for the session. Okay, so I'm marking in my current daily low. Yes, I have it, and I can then use that as a guide to say, okay, if I break below that area and this 4-hour resistance right there does not hold, and it actually it holds and it actually starts reverse, where can I then look for shorts? That's actually a very nice outlook on GJ right now, actually. Okay, I like that actually. If we can flip and start coming down, I actually like the type 3 reversal off of this major daily resistance. So as you can see on the left hand side, guys, this is a major daily resistance area. Can you see that? We haven't closed above there per se on the 4-hour. We have driven grab liquidity. If this 4 hours is going to start breaking its previous low, what's that going to mean? That's going to mean that we're going to be doing a type 3. That is actually very nice to see. Wow, okay. Let's get back into our zone marking. So there I have that 4-hour resistance. I do have an area which I will mark. Yeah, and then over here. So this is going to be that next area. I think I'm making my zones a bit too far. So normally I get to 30 minutes so far across. So I do notice a zone here. I just want to quickly go look at the 30-minute. Okay, I would need to mark it on the 4-hour because I'm going to mark it on the 30-minute anyway. Now I just want to tweak these areas like that, and then add in a 30-minute level where this current daily low is. And then I want to get into the market structure right now. So where is it? So here we have pullback, high, high, pullback. So that's the level. Price drove high there, drove. So essentially as you break that level, it's going to flip my 30-minute bearish. Wow, GJ actually looks very nice if it does reverse this morning. I like it a lot. You see about me adding a zone here, guys, it might just clutter my chart a little bit, but I'm going to have to do it. I'll do this just so it's a bit clearer, but I won't take the trade. So guys, I just want you guys to, let's just focus on the shorting positions right now before we get on the buys. Look, the buys can happen, price can drive right to 192,500. I just want to give you guys the scenario if that does not play out and the daily resistance holds as well as the 4-hour resistance. You must remember, this area that we're in right now is a daily resistance zone. Even though we're overall bullish, it is a daily resistance zone. 192,220. 192,220. 192,220. Oh, this is actually a very important zone. 192,220. Yeah. Okay. 192,220. 192,220. Guys, we could reject off of this level. So this is something I want to pay attention to, because I kind of have that as a primary idea today. Is, look, the buyers can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but, and it's also not me trying to pick the tops. It's understanding that this is strong daily and 4-hour resistance. We haven't closed above that level. We have tapped in, which could be a possible grab of volume, liquidity. However, we aren't sustaining the bullish sentiment right now. We are, look at this, we're starting to reject this area. My idea is that if I can break previous 4-hourly low, which is going to be here, 4-hour flip, pop down to my 30-minute. My idea is that if I'm going to be rejecting these daily highs, right, and not sustaining the bullish momentum, look, it can drive, I'm not saying it can't, but, and it comes down to break 192,160, we can look for earlier shorts. How big is this area? It might be too small. It's only 5 pips, on my word. It's so small, it's not going to be like worth my time. So when I get involved, I'm going to have to wait for price to break that low, retest, and break the current daily low before I can look for shorts in this area from that high to that low. That will be the play on the short side of things. So the initial flip of structure on the 30-minute won't be necessarily to give me a trade, but it will be for me to understand that market sentiment is now changing. We are now turning bearish because the low is there, the high is there. For market to flip bearish, it has to break that low, retest, and obviously start to drive away. So the idea behind it will then be that when we do get involved, we then have the bullish structure now turn bearish. So we'll get in on phase 2, okay? Which means that we're going to be waiting, but also I need to understand I'm going to wait because I'm not going to execute a position where my stop loss is, my target range is only 5 pips. It makes 0 sense. I'll rather wait for price to get into a more probable area, which will be over here. There we go. 40 pips. 20 pips. So 40 and 20. 40, 20, 40, 20, 40, 20. That's worth my time. That is worth my time, ladies and gentlemen. So we will add in zone there. Add in zone there. Okay. This will be the play today. This will be safe sells. Okay. This over here will be a no trade range for me. This range over here, I don't want to say it's a no trade range yet because I want to show you guys the buying examples right now. Okay. Now on this 30-minute, we have closed above that resistance. It's the only time frames that are pretty much closing above the resistance. However, I can see there is weakness at that area. Okay. Will I be able to trade into these wicks? Probably not. I don't see how I can possibly trade into the wicks unless this current candle closes bullish like that. The next candle drops and flips. Then I can take it at the break of these highs here. Those highs there. Then I can take it in anticipation that this was in the drive, the pullback to grab liquidity, and price is now driving, and you're going to be in the position as it breaks that high in anticipation that we should drive right to quarter pip at 192,500. That's 20 pips. So it's not the largest range, but it's fine. Okay. So how do we get in on the buys? So the buys are going to come in 2 possible areas. So I've given you the example of the sells, which I prefer today, but this is going to be the buy side of things. One of 2 things right now. So it's either going to be hold this support. As you can see, that was a level of resistance, retested, drove, retested. So it's doing this where it's pushing, retesting, pushing, retesting to push. That's what it's doing. Okay. However, for me to get into the position, I need to see price holding that as a support, and I'm going to want a bullish candle. So this is going to be a type 2 style sort of entry where you're waiting for the break in the retest. You're waiting for price to give you confirmations that price can go long by getting a bullish candle off of that support level, something like this. You then want the next candle to tap in, and as it starts to drive, you want to take executions above that resistance in anticipation that when you are in the position, it can fill that wick and continue to the quarter pip of 192,500. It's going to be like an 18 to 20 pip trade on this. That is the idea behind that. Now, I'm sure you guys might have the same sort of, I don't know what's the word, but you're so used to trading gold at the moment that GJ kind of looks small. Gold ranges are just huge, boys. And that's something you need to understand. That's something we can't do anything about. So yeah, whichever one presents itself first, GJ or gold, is the one I'm going to be taking. We have our risk management plan according to both, so that's fine. I just showed you guys how it would be the first way I'd enter on GJ. The second way would be the pullback to this area, holding that, and then looking for long opportunities as it pops back above there. That would be the other way. So it's going to be one of two things. There's going to be price possibly ascending like this and then starting to drive, or it's going to be that first scenario I gave you. So it's one of the two things there, boys. It's price pulling back and driving, or it's price rejecting this area right now, giving us the bullish closure. On the next candle, we wait for the flip and the drive, and we look for the longs to 192,500. Your first entry will be something like this with a 30 pip stop. Honestly, we probably don't even have to have such a large stop, because if it breaks that low, it's going to be changing the sentiment within the structure. So I'll probably have a shorter stop for like 20 pips on this today, and then your overall target is for 20. So, you know, I don't speak risk to reward, so I'm not even going to tell you one-to-one bullshit. But this is pretty much your idea. So in today's trade, if I take it over there on GJ for longs, I don't have to have a 30 pip stop loss. I can, but I don't have to. I can go and have my stop loss just below that area, which is going to be like 15, but I would say like 20 pips just to be safe. And then obviously off the entry somewhere around there, you are looking at also like your stops on GJ is going to be relatively small today, which is quite cool to see. But it's just a matter of being patient. And then on the contrary, if we do look for shorts, your entry is also going to be somewhere below those lows. However, on this case, your stop loss has to be above the highs because you're doing a counter trend trade. So your stop loss will have to be that 30 pip mark for you to target the entire leg of 37. That's pretty much what you're looking at. So now it's just going to be a matter of which one comes first and me taking that said position. I don't think it will take long today. Also, just one thing today, also there's no fundamentals. There's nothing. So today will also be largely retail traders driven, if I can put it like that. From tomorrow onwards, I mean, tomorrow you have CPI, MFX members will be trading CPI. So tomorrow you got CPI. So from tomorrow onwards, you should start to see the volume start to come in, boys. And then from next week onwards, as per normal. But that's my breakdown on GJ. That's my breakdown on gold. We have our plan set in stone. It's going to be simple. It's just a matter of waiting for your pairs to come to your price. But if you understand that, do drop a W in the chat, just so I know that everybody acknowledges what I just explained, and you guys know what's cracking. If you have any questions, let me know. It's relatively straightforward, guys. These charts are straightforward. As choppy as the markets might be, or you might think, or as high as price is, or you might see, it's still very straightforward. So yeah, Martian Manifest, Tina, good morning, guys. Desi, what's up? You guys are doing good. So there's a part of the stream where pretty much just chilling, right? Today we're switching up, starting with some Rooibos tea today. It is chilly billy outside. It is super cold today. So much for doing washing. We are 90% rain. The whole day. Today's like one of those days where you have to like, there's no motivation to go to gym. It's just your discipline has to kick in, because this is where you just feel like chilling and not doing anything. And this weather for some reason activates It activates that emotion where you want to eat anything. You want to eat like shitty food, and we can't do that. We just can't do that. So today's a day of discipline. It's not even motivation because the weather's changing that. Same thing with the charts. Just one thing. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Let me fix memos. You guys fine in the chat? In the Zoom. Calvin, did you experience the eclipse in America yesterday? Just give me a second. We're going to put our phone on charge whilst we wait. It wasn't like last time it didn't get dark. Oh, hectic. What side of America are you? Jersey? Okay. Go, one. Gold shorts will be great as well because you can identify that these are highs. You know what they're like? You know what's nice about trading the same strategy every day is it literally becomes it's almost like deja vu because it's the same setup. I can literally see the same setup as it was yesterday because two of our members, Jason and Darren, took this exact same trade in January where you have price driving to the highs. You have price holding a resistance, breaking out, grabbing liquidity, and then eventually comes to trade back down here again, and you look for your type 3 shorts in this area. Everything's members. I don't know if you guys remember. Darren, do you remember that? You and Jason literally had the exact same trade, and this was around Jan. Exact same trade. So if price is going to drop down there, you'll just do the exact same thing. And then eventually it should come down back to quarter pip 23, 25. Obviously, you won't target that large right now. You'll target just this area. I don't know if you can remember that, D. You guys had the exact same trade and it was in Jan. Where you have price pushing highs, then forming resistance, accumulating liquidity from QP, then trading below it again. And really, boys, this is the nice thing about trading the same thing every day. It makes it so much easier because you know what you're looking for. You know exactly what you're looking for. And if you don't see it, then you don't see it. So that would be nice to see on gold today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an alert over here. Just in case that is the move we got to pull today on gold. Price came into liquidity, it has grabbed that. However, I would really just like it to tap into that level again and then come down. I'd really like it to tap in, grab liquidity, and then start to drop if it's the sell today. Obviously, if it goes up and it buys, it's fine. But this sort of setup that I'm seeing, it's textbook. Type 3. That's London Open right there, boys. You got GJ forming support. You got that bullish candle I was speaking about. It's just not large enough for me to think the position has to be up there. I don't think it's the candle's large enough, because if price starts to push in, it's still within that resistance. Just give me a second, guys. Guys, if you think of getting a dog, don't get. If you don't want a naughty dog, don't get a Labrador. They'll bite all your shit. Oh shit. Wait, I'll move that now. Worth it? Yo, bro. You like some South today? Bro, honestly, I just want to move. Like, we have plans for both sides. So as long as we can get a move, I'm quite happy. So he's got to be patient. Yeah. Ah, you know the drill, Calvin. You know the drill, brother. Love from India. Love from South Africa, bro. Welcome to the MFX stream. What time is it in India? What's the time there? What's happening here? US30 just ranging? US30 is probably just gonna wait for CPI. More than likely. CPI tomorrow, but it's another huge usually, so. And a lot of the time you might even see that CPI moves even stronger than NFP. Depending on results, obviously. 12:34 AM. Damn. So you actually... Wait, you just came into Tuesday. That's trippy, actually. I'm in Mumbai. Is it hot in Mumbai? Right? Yeah, pretty much like that. We can give them trades before it happens. What happened there? That's really... What's actually happening on the crypto front? I know the Bitcoin halving is coming up. What date is that exactly? What's your guys' take on it? What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think it will be as simple as the past years? What do you guys think about that? Il doesn't say which exact date, but it's now in April. Just gonna keep an eye on GG. It seems like it might move. It's time. I think if we get a 15 close like this, boys, I'm ready to execute something like that. Next candle to tap in and flip. I can look for GJ longs. I don't just want to buy it because it's driving. It'll obviously be even easier above the highs. Yeah, it'll be easier above the highs. Definitely easier above the highs, but for some reason I feel like GJ is going to be a long trade. And that's what you need to understand, eh? GJ's pip increments is definitely a lot smaller than gold at the moment, so you might have a longer wait for, let's say, TP1s, etc. But that's fine, right? That's a-okay. I would really like these gold shorts. Just because I've seen this setup so many times and it's always worked. It has never failed. What's going on in the chat? Did we have time travelers in the chat? What's going on here? Watching too much Back to the Future. Marty McFly Williams. My name is Marty McFly, and I'm about to bomb this hill. Okay, for sure I will be, if we're gonna go long on GJ, it's gonna come here. I really don't need a big stop on this one. Like 20 is fine. This will be the idea here, boys. On GBP JPY. I only see longs on GJ until we break 19255. 192,155. I only see longs because it's trending to the upside. I only see the longs. Okay. 30 pip stop loss on GJ looks massive to a gold trade. It does, bro. Like I was checking like 30 pips. Like I don't need that much. It's huge. It looks like this other guy's 150 pip stop loss. I just want to see volume, bro. I just want to see volume today. That's all I want. Whichever way it goes, I have plans for both pairs, both directions. We have all the confluence we need. We just need volume. So whoever has those 7-figure accounts, place orders so you can move price for us. Whoa, GJ and gold is moving. Let's wait for 15 close. Let me get my phone. Gold breaking 2350. Closures above here, boys. Closures above here, and we can. What the fuck just happened there? What? Gold without me? Gold without me, bro? Okay, what? We asked for volume. We asked for volume, and we got the volume. Just as gold is breaking all-time highs again. This dude is on X Games mode. I'm telling you, boys, gold is on a whole different wavelength right now. See, the issue is with this stop loss. Where do you? It's so big. Oh my days, it's just so big, bro. Gold is this thing's gonna mood up. Watch this. It's gonna fly. And the saddest part is I can't take it because the stop loss can be 100 pips. Bastard bitch. I unfortunately can't do it, boys. I just can't grab it. What I can grab is GJ longs. And GJ is so small compared to gold. I can do GJ longs over there. That's the best I can do. Gold, I just can't act on it. Like those areas are so big. We just went and broke all-time highs again. This thing is on the other level. 70 pips in like what? What was a second? What was that? A minute. 50 pips in a minute. It's almost like a news release just came up, but there isn't a news. There's just nothing I can do on Goldilocks, boys. We need setups. We need that volume. We just need setups though. Hey, morning, brothers. What I normally do, I up my lot size 2 to 3% when trading GJ and gold on 1% risk. Regardless whether you do 1% on gold or 1% on GJ, your lot size is relatively larger on GJ in comparison to gold. I wouldn't say you must change your percentage though. That's not really something I could agree on, but your lot sizes will increase because it is a different per value gold and GJ. But I wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't say up your risk. If it works for you, awesome, but it's not advice I would give, because in the long run, what is happening? So what's happening in the long run? If we take 10 trades, let's say we take 10 trades, okay? We take 1% risk on gold, we win all 5 of them, okay? The next 5 trades, we do 2% risk on GJ, we lose all 5 of them. What's going to happen? Then you'll be down 5%. So the math doesn't make sense. The percentage gains and losses don't make sense. If it works for you, awesome, but think about in the long run for the next months and years. What's going to work? Always think about that, guys. When you do your risk plan, etc., don't just think about what can make me money now. Think about in the long run what is sustainable and what is going to produce profits when the losses also come. You have to play out all those scenarios. But if it works for you, awesome, but that would just be my advice, and that's why I've done it this way. You see, even if I do the flip of these highs and use the slow, guys, these stops are insane. What I could do is, if this candle closes something like this in the next 30 minutes and this next one drops, as it flips its body, I can long. I just need some sort of support in this area. So as you are seeing, guys, we're going to have to start slightly increasing those stop losses. These are all things you're going to have to start. I mean, this is first time, like, this is first time for gold breaking these all-time highs in how many years? So to try and explain this to you, look at where the chart is. Okay, this was 2011 highs, this was 2015, right 2020. Okay, so I'm thinking 2015 because of GJ. So since 2020 all the way through to 2024, you've never broken that resistance. So this hasn't happened in 4 years. You with me? So this might require market adaptation, and it's nice because you guys are going to see me do it live. That's what's nice for my students as well. You'll see me have to look. We've done it before. We've done from the 10 to 20, then the 20 to 30. We've done that before. I just think it might be the time I have to increase it now to 35 pips, which means my TPs will have to be slightly larger. My percentage will stay the same. That's always going to stay the same. And this is what I'm also saying that, Coach Carter, for sure, yeah. This is always why I'm saying that, because, guys, the only thing that's going to stay the same within your trading journey for the rest of your life is your percentage. Your lot sizes will change. Your stop loss will change. Your TP will change. What's the thing that's going to stay the same? It's going to be the pip count, and it's going to be the value of the pips according to the percentage you've gained. You with me? Because if I'm targeting 20 pips as my 1%, it's always going to be that. It's not going to change. My lot size will always change, unless you don't plan on elevating yourself in this journey. Then I guess we can't relate, but I don't plan on staying in the same place. I've never planned on staying in the same place. You with me? So that's all. That's just what I'm trying to get across. Like, you guys gotta, you can't think small. If you're thinking small, then this isn't the place for you. You gotta think big. Gotta think big because there's no limitations to this. Yeah, it makes sense now. It's only thing is short term. Thanks for making me aware of this. Anytime, my brother. That's what we're here for. Balkan. Yo. I'm just gonna say Balkan. Good morning, brother. Hope you are doing A-okay on this beautiful day. Beautiful Tuesday. That was a crazy push. That just broke highs. Now you kind of want to see price retest that level, grab liquidity, and start driving again. On the 30 minutes, you want to kind of see like bullish close above, just above that area. The next candle to start tapping in, giving you like some sort of 5-minute support. And as the body flips, I'm going to execute long positions. It will be high risk, but in this case, it is what it is, boys. This is what you got to deal with at the moment. If you want to take positions, you got to risk it. No risk, no Ferrari. I think there's also the perfect time, guys. If you are new to the channel and you've just popped by or you've seen me for the first time, hello, good morning, hi, how are you doing? Please do subscribe to the channel, and also at that same time, drop a like. Drop a like on the stream. It helps with our algo. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those subs up. We just hit 328 subscribers. We're on our way to 500. Road to 500 with a huge giveaway coming this Thursday as well. I'm doing another giveaway, so stay tuned for that. We've got 35 people watching. There's no reason why we shouldn't drive those likes up. So let's push those likes up, guys. We have 7 minutes to wait for candle closure. So we need these candle closure on both pairs. So excuse me for like a minute. I'll be back in a jiffy. I won't be surprised if you see the next quarter pip today. So that is the case. That price drives so strong through these levels. I won't be surprised if you see next QP. What's going on? Some crazy volume, bro. Crazy volume. Gold's pissing and the rain is pissing outside. As the rain comes, gold goes. But if it closes something like that, guys, there's nothing I can do. I need a closure somewhere around this level for the flip. It's a safe area. I knew that once you start breaking these highs, it's going to go mad. It's going to go mad. But you see, for me to just take a position up there, that's very risky. Because the issue isn't the price action. The issue is my stop loss. That's the issue right now. Because price action, we need some sort of retest of the level to give us some sort of support, because at the moment that's our support there. There's no ways I can have a stop loss there. 112 pips? No way. I'm not doing that. It has to flip. No way it continues. Bro, you'll be surprised. This thing could drive all the way to 23.75. You'll be surprised, my brother. Once we get in gear, this thing can take off. So for me, what I'm waiting for right now, guys, I'm waiting for this bullish candle to close bullish above the level like this. So this is how the candle's going to look. Okay. The next candle I want to see make a bottom wick, and at the flip of that body, I'll then execute long positions, and my stop loss will be the low of that candle. So somewhere in there. Okay. That's my plan. $20.50? $20.50, my guy. Or you mean $23.50? 2050 is like light years away right now. 2350, I thought so. Yeah, that would be great. But unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, so we have to take what we can get. Gotta wait, man. Gold moving too fast for my brain. I love gold. I love this pair. I will definitely never stop trading GJ or gold. That's just my main pairs. They both just beautiful pairs, and it's so easy to read them. So I've shown you what I want. Now we've got 30 seconds to see if I want to get what I want. So just be ready, boys. I want the next candle's wick to tap 2350. If it can do that for me, the flip of the body, we are in. We are in. A small wick won't cut it today, unfortunately. I need to see prices retesting where it has just came from. If it can do that for me, it's going to be a good day. Okay, there we go. So I want entries here. This is where I want my entries right now, okay? That's where I want my entries. My stop loss is going to be for 30, so it's going to be around there. I'm going to have to do 35 today. I'm not even joking. I'm going to have to do 35. And target is going to be obviously to fill its wick that it just formed. You want to see price tap in, boys. You want to see that. You want to see price tap into that level. But this is the plan. The flip of that will be me taking longs. I really want to see it pop down first. If it can pop down first, boys, I'll be super chuffed with that. I don't think this is going to be enough for it just to play around here. Come on, Goldilocks, can you do it for us? Entry will be 2353.10. That is currently 6 pips away from the flip. I'm just being a bit more conservative today, as you can see. Got a 39 pip trade. I just want to show you guys TP1. Fuck it, why should... TP1 is 20. I'm gonna try to push it today. At 10 you'll probably go to break even, but I feel like once it flips and starts to drive, it should have the volume to go. I really just want to see it tap into 2350. If I can get that, I'll be super happy. If not, that just means that this 5 minute is the one. So I understand that it is a bit more risky. So the riskier play that I'm looking at now is if price does not tap into the level and it just starts to push out now, I'll still grab it. Just understand that it is a bit of a higher risk, okay? So there is a higher probability that it could still come down and grab those lows, okay? So just understand that, boys. But I'm going to be taking entries at 2353.10. 35 pip stop loss for 40 pip overall. Okay, that's me in on the position. Entry 2353.10. Targeting the wick that has just formed. Let's see if we can drive. You're coming off of the 5 minute support that you have right now in anticipation that price can push and continue. This is the only way I can see myself getting in on this move, boys. I would have loved for price to tap into that level first. However, it did not do so. It is bouncing off of that 5 minute support, so I'm suspecting that that could be the catalyst for the price to continue going further up. If not, and it does come down, stopping out, I will look for a re-entry long if it can re-break its own highs. But at the moment, we've come down, we formed a 5 support. Price should just come and fill that wick. I'm looking for TP1 at around 20 pips. However, I'm thinking that at 10 pips, I will go to break even. Okay, so at this level here, look, if you want to secure at 10, that's cool. But here I'm going to be okay, and that's the trade for me. So pretty much break even at 10. TP1 is going to be at 20 pips, and then final TP at 39. Look, if you wanna have a runner that's gonna hold, you can do that. Happy birthday, Julas. 210 pips. I'm not gonna be doing that. But if you want to do that, totally fine. Do understand that you can pop down to grab liquidity. That's fine. I understood that before taking the position. However, if it does, say for example, it does do that and it does stop me out, I will just take an entry again at the re-break of its own high again. So as it, say for example, this candle right now is open, right? And it made its low, popped to make its high, then comes down to the low and actually grabs the liquidity. As it re-breaks it high, I'll take my execution again. I will. So that's how I've played my gold longs at the moment. GJ bouncing off of that 4-hour area. Also quite nice to see. There is volume. There's volume. It's definitely volume, that's for sure. Let's see how they go. Yeah, and if you want to hold that long, because obviously with gold it's just a madness at the moment. I know I won't be holding that long. Everything will be closed by 38 pips. Up to you though. How you want to manage, that's totally up to you. How you guys obviously manage and risk, that's totally up to you guys. Gold is just mad at the moment, so if you want to be part of the jungle ride, you have to take the risk. So we went and broke yesterday's high quite cleanly. We should continue to drive, however, the only con, and the only way I can lose this position is if it retests 2350, which we were aware of, which I am aware of. Yeah, so let's see. It's on resistance. This will hit your stop loss. Thanks, brother. If you think so, awesome. That's great. But while we're here, boys, if you haven't subbed to the channel, please do go ahead and drop that sub. And if you like the stream, if you like what you see, please go ahead and like the stream. We do this every day, Monday to Thursday, 8:30 GMT +2 time. Keegan Langford, hey bro, just started following you. I see you did follow the MFX page yesterday. And seeing your videos, quick question, did you take a smaller position since price didn't tap into 2350? No, I didn't. Every time I take a trade, it's always the same. Because if I'm not confident in the trade, that means that if I take a smaller position because I'm not confident in the trade, or it might be a bit more risky, that means that I shouldn't then take the trade, right? So yeah. Nah, mods, leave that comment there. Mods, leave the haters. I love them. Leave that comment there. Triple S, can we buy gold at 2350, brother? You can do as you want. You can do as you want, my brother. But I hope that makes sense, Keeks. Nah, Dazzy doesn't play, bro. That's the main one, bro. He doesn't play. For sure, Keegan. Oh, this is, yeah, bro. It comes with the territory, bro. That's why I just find a laugh out of it. Step away from peace. It happens, bro. It happens. Darren will put Dazzy will put anybody in the fucking naughty corner, bro. Step out of line, and they will put you out in the naughty corner at the same time. What's OGJ doing? Pretty much just chilling. Patience, boys. Patience. Let's see how this 15 closes. We want to see a nice bullish close on the 15. Let's see how she goes. Nearing that break-even point right now. This music makes you feel like I'm in build mode on The Sims. 100% me too. Me too. I think I mentioned that last week. Like, it's perfect for that. Ryan had a lekker comment last week. I was like, bro, it's elevator music. Guys, that's break-even for me. So everybody can move your... you can move your stop losses to break even. Well done. That's a winning trade. You're sitting at about 17 pips profit. You can start securing position if you want to right now. I mean, 17 pips, like it's water. Like it's water, man. So GG on that one. So fucking killed, bro. Got partial. I just extended my TP1 a bit further today, but I'm gonna secure some partials now at 17, boys. So well done. And then for my favorite hater, Mayfair on the green. Every time you pop up into my stream, you feel like you have the need to hate on my trade, and you tell me I'm gonna lose. And you know what? Every fucking time I whoop your ass. Not that it's even for you, but I just don't see the sense in you coming into someone's stream and hating on their trade when I'm doing this shit for free. And every single time you do that, I win. So what's that telling you? You need a life, my brother. You need a life. End of story. Go hate on someone else's stream. Or maybe get the balls, learn how to trade, and have your own stream. And I'll come and congratulate you, and I'll support you. Because that's the type of person I am. But for those real ones, well done on this dub on gold. Another one in the bag. Easy. 1v1 him in trading, bro. I'll fucking smoke his ass. I'll smoke him. You can come, I would actually enjoy that. So yeah, boys, another day in the office. Another win. I secured 80% at 17 pips, so simple, boys. It's simple. I broke it down from you from the beginning. I told you guys everything that I thought would happen. I don't make it happen. I thought this would happen according to my strategy. It panned out perfectly. Price pushed 17 pips. We secured partials. We have a runner going now. Let's see how far it goes as your eye break even on the position. The idea is that it will tap into the previous candle's high. So yeah, boys, it is what it is, man. This is trading. And also, like, regardless of who says what, and this is something you guys gotta understand, nobody knows where this market is going to go. You just apply your strategy to it. So if someone comes and tells you you can't do something in life, don't listen to them. Like, focus on your own shit. If I had to listen to every hater that came into my life, I would be nowhere. But I focus on what I'm doing, and that's why I'm so successful. So, RIP Mayfair. But we'll leave you to come back, because I enjoy your hate. Because every time you come, you get wrecked. So if you sell gold, hot this to you, bro. Gold is not time for selling. It's just not time to sell. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, it's our 31st win on gold for the year. On gold on the stream for the year. That is our 6th win on stream for the month. You can call it 7 because yesterday was break even, but it got to like 9.4 anyway. Yeah, GG boys. So yeah, if you guys can just drop a sub if you like what you see. I mean, we do this every day, Monday to Thursday. 8:30 GMT plus 2. Do subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man. pretty much how it goes, boys. We make money together, we lose together, we learn together. That's what the community is for. It's all love, no hate. And this is just the biggest thing, is just to show transparency to what trading actually is. It's not just buying a course and hoping you're gonna make money. It's more than that. So GG's. Can we get some W's in the chat for that trade? That played out perfectly. Cool shot, Calvin. I appreciate that, brother. I wouldn't be surprised if gold runs, like runs. GJ, anybody looking at some GJ positions? Or yeah, I feel like GJ, if GJ can close above there, it should be good to rock. Is anybody still holding gold? Just out of curiosity. And this is something that like you guys need to pay attention to regarding like what's actually happening with the values right now. We're going to, I won't say yet, but there's a high probability that I'll have to start adapting my risk plan as well, because these areas are just beginning to be more and more larger. So this is something that you guys are gonna need to understand, and obviously me as well, because it's just like it is a first time for you seeing gold push above these highs. Is the first time for every single person around the world, because this is the first time in history, right? So these moves being so large, you need to be very wise about how you adapt to it, because you also don't want to over adapt in a point where you're risking too much, but you want to find that happy medium between risking slightly bit more but still sticking to a point where you'll still be profitable when you do TP. That's why as my stop loss gets slightly bigger, say for example it's 5 pips more, I'll then have to think that okay, I might need to get my TP1 to 2.5 pips higher as well, so the TP might have to be at 15 pips as a TP1 in opposed to being 10. So like now TP1 I could have added 15. That's why I secured 80% at 17 pips, because it just makes percentage sense at the end of the day. It keeps me in line with the returns that I'm expecting per position. That makes any sense. Because remember, if you trade with me consistently, you'll know that I trade a negative RR. So so I have to do that, boys. All this is called live, man. Miles, why did you decide to take partials at 17 pips and not buy a TP1? Is due to the action it gave? Yes, due to the action it gave, but that's purely why I did so. That's what I just wanted to yeah, I just wanted to secure that point. Just because it's, guys, like looking at price right now, we can't be like, okay, look to the left, this will be a possible area of rejection. There's nothing of that. Now price is moving because of volume. Because of volume. Let me just get a clip for IG quickly. Beautiful gold longs caught with the MFX members as well as the YouTube live stream, as we do every day, 8:30 GMT +2. Let's get it, man. GG, boys. I am done trading for the day. High of 17 pips. I'm cool. I'm good. Everybody else should be quite happy as well. If you didn't take the trade, the biggest thing for you should be learning. Guys, you don't even have to take the trade to make money. As long as you learn and you pick my brain and pretty much see why I take certain positions, it's going to help you. If you can see how the strategy plays out, it's going to help you. And then if you want to take your trading seriously, obviously you can just join the mentorship group and I can mentor you myself, alongside all the other members that's in the group as well. We're a like-minded community that work together, especially on Accountability Fridays. I feel like that's awesome. What did I want to do now? Oh yeah, I just want to see. We should come and tap that candlestick, but if anybody's in the trade, if you haven't secured anything at the moment, I would recommend doing, I'm not telling you what to do, but I recommend start doing something like that. Because we don't know if it's going to reverse at this point, or we don't know if it's going to push all the way through. There's no resistance here. So I don't know who was saying there's resistance, because there's full core resistance here. There's nothing. There's no resistance. Can we get that like sub, boys? And geez, the subs are growing beautifully. Road to 500. Giveaway this Thursday and giveaway at 500. Massive giveaway, actually. Do we have any questions, guys? Do we have any questions? It's early, it's not even 10. Nice. That's very nice. It's actually super cold today. It's actually snowing. It's snowing in my area, guys. That's how cold it is. My black dog is white. That's how cold it is. No questions. Are we good? MFX members, are we good? Did everybody understand the trade? Ones in the chat if you understood the trade. Ones and twos in the chat if you understood and made money on the trade. I just want to see that. Curiosity. 41 viewers. There was 50 something viewers when I took the trade. And then obviously you get poopers and dippers. So they leave after we make money. But guys, the biggest thing here, it's not about the money, man. I mean, you can make money today and then use the money and then what you're doing tomorrow. The biggest thing here is to set yourself up. Learn the skill. Absorb what I'm explaining and bringing across. Absorb it. Understand, like the stream. Thanks for sharing. Anytime, brother. Anytime. It's what we're here for. Let's see if we can kill the Wordle like we just killed these shots. Because I want to be doing a Wordle. A Wordle right now. You guys ready for Wordle? Oh, my word, Miles, how could you forget the main thing? The journaling part. We have to journal. Have to journal. The 9th, right? Today's the 9th. Let's get my trade times out. Otherwise, if I don't journal, guys, I want to get checked up on by Uncle Rob's during accountability call on Friday. Because last week I dodged it. Gold, London, longs. What time was that? 09:33 to 09:51. Pips, 17 bangers. Obviously, she's pushed more, but I secured at 17, and that's what I go with. I won that trade. It was a type 4 flip based off of my, what was it, 15 or 30? 30-minute time frame. Based off my 30-minute time frame. It was a winning trade where I actually took profits. So there. Guys, we are on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trade win streak at the moment. All gold live. All gold live. All gold live in front of you. Over hundreds of pips. In front of you, bro. Live. So besides the winning part, I just hope that you guys have learned, man. The biggest thing is that you learn from this shit. Like, the money doesn't mean anything. The money comes with it. But if you learn, you're setting yourself up. Because I say maybe the dog has dandruff. Maybe a skull for us, yeah. You're the best. So many scammers on YouTube. Glad you are genuine. For sure, bro. We're trying to get rid of these scammers, man. But, I feel like that there's always going to be a scammer somewhere in some industry. It happens. It happens, man. So, gold pretty much pushed like 32 pips on that move. I got 17. I'm done for the day, guys. I'm gonna leave it open. But yeah. Some YouTubers are more keen to sell courses. Look, if they're proper traders and they can offer you proper mentorship and a proper course, then it's fine. But I mean, if they're just on stream to push their courses, I don't know about that. But yeah, boys, let's get on to Wordle. Charles, you can come in from day, like right now, bro. You can pull through. What's that, Simo? What can save me time? Edges. No more trades for today. I'm done, brother. Before I end stream, I'll give like a quick little breakdown, but regarding me taking another trade, I'm done. So I live by the routine and the rules because I'm a full-time trader. That if I've won the first trade of the day, I'm done for the day. So I jumped on stream 8:30. It's now 10. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. Compared to yesterday was a long stream. It was a long day, but that is how trading is. You're gonna get your quick moves. You're gonna get your slow moves. You're gonna wait for trades, or you're gonna get trades the beginning of your trading time, or you're gonna be in a trade and stuck in a trade. That's just how trading is. And that's also, once again, why I do the live stream, so people can see what trading is about. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. And that's where I guess people get fooled. So if I show you how I do it live, you can see what trading is. Trading is dope. I love it. You can make a fuckload of money. But you have to be realistic also. It's not just always press buy, boom, profit. It's not that. And also you have to have discipline. So you're not gonna, if you like, for me, if I've won a trade, why do I want to take another trade? I'm done. So let me get my diary out. Edges, 3 EGEs in the word. It's just in the wrong places. YouTube, you can pull in 32 people. Let's see. MFX, maybe you can pull through because I know Charles is going to take this one. This dude is always on fire. You need to have a big account to be able to survive on just one trade a day. I totally disagree with you, brother. That means you have the wrong mindset. Because if you're trading for the now, that's the problem. Your trading should revolve around educating yourself in such a way that you set yourself up for life. So the only thing will then be changing is your account size as time goes on. But as time goes on, you get better as a trader, you gain more experience, and the money becomes more. Because a big part of trading is your psychology, which means if you're going to be earning 6 figures from the get-go, I promise you, you're going to be an emotional disaster. As time goes on and as you progress through your accounts, your mindset and your psychology and your discipline only gets better. With that being said, your maturity also only gets better. So yes, when you start and you maybe do the one trade a day thing, you might not be earning the greatest monetary value, but you're setting yourself up and preparing yourself for when you do have the larger capital. And that's something that everybody needs to understand from the beginning, is you're going to be doing everything the same. Your percentage is everything the same. The only thing that's going to be different is you'll gain more experience, you'll gain more knowledge, you'll become more mature as a person as well as in trading, and your percentage returns should be the same. With that being said, as you then progress, the only thing different is going to be your monetary value, right? So for example, if in your first year of trading, you're making $10 a trade, which is 1% from you, as time goes on, $1,000 or $10,000 per trade will also just be 1%. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Do you understand what I'm trying to get at? That's why I push education every single day to everybody that views my stuff as well as my members, because that is the biggest thing. Making money, guys, you can make money anywhere. It doesn't even have to be in trading. You can make money. What you're trying to set yourself up in trading for is capital growth in the long run, right? And that's only going to come from being educated and having the skill. For me, I've been doing this for 7 years now. I wasn't a 6-figure trader from the get-go. If I was, I can guarantee you I would have blown everything. If I didn't equip myself over these 7 years to now where I'm at, not saying I'm far, but I'm a 6-figure trader now. So if I had had the money I have now through trading back then, I promise you I wouldn't be where I am at. But because it's taken me a long period of time to get where I am at today, it's more sustainable for me to take my trades daily and be profitable month in, month out, year in, year out. And that's just the mindset you have to develop in the beginning, is not be at a point where, say for example, your goal is to be a 6-figure trader. You can't get to the 6-figure stage and be like, okay, now I need to change things. You can't have that sort of mentality. Your mentality should be a six-figure trader mentality from day one. Now it's going to be difficult, but that's something you need to reinforce from day one. It's almost like buying a car without knowing how to drive. It makes no sense. It's going to be harder for you to, or it'll take longer for you to enjoy that vehicle, right, than it would have been if you had learned, let's say, on a Mark 1 Golfie and then go buy yourself something lacquer because you know how to drive. Then you can enjoy that vehicle. If that makes any sense. I don't know why I use the analogy, but I think it'll work. So the same thing with trading, boys. This isn't a race. It is a life journey. That's how I see it. If it takes you 1 year to crack it, or 6 months to crack it, or 4 years to crack it, it takes time. But as long as you implement the steps the right way, it's going to be better for you regarding your psych levels, your mental state, all those things. So that would be my response to that. Yeah. And that's why I always laugh at the pippers and dippers of the stream. The people that come in, copy my trade, and they go about their way. You can do that, it's no problem. But if you don't understand why I'm taking the trade, what is it actually helping you? What's it helping you? You know, it's not bettering you at all. If, let's say tomorrow, or let's say today's trade was a loser trade. I lost the trade, you copy the trade, you don't know why I took the trade. What is it helping you? Let's say today I win the trade. You make money, tomorrow comes again, you've used that money, where are you? Doesn't make any sense. So the best thing for you to do is to actually focus on actually learning how to trade. You don't have to be a full-time trader. You can do it something as a side hobby or a side hustle or whatever, but just know how to trade. Learn how to trade, equip yourself with the skill, and then you're going to be a-okay. It's not an easy journey, but it's a journey it's a bloody worth a journey. And we make it easier because you can join our community and you can take my course, you can be mentored by myself, and it'll be easier. If you are also applying yourself, that is the thing. And you won't be alone, man. We have like-minded individuals within the MFX group, and I would think that we all support one another and we chat. It's like a times, man. It's always vibes. It's always vibes. Then you can be at a point where you can tell yourself, okay, look, I want 3% per month or 5% per month. And 5% per month, first of all, listen to this. I don't know what country you're in, but in my country, 5% per month is a lot of percentage return compared to what a bank will give you or investment place will give you. It's always a lot of money. So already you're setting yourself up by equipping yourself. Then 5% per month, maybe when you start out, maybe a $1,000 account. Maybe it's not that much. 5% of $1,000 is $50. Yeah, 5% of $1,000 is $50. It's not a lot. Monetary wise, not a lot. But let's say you move through the years and you progress to a $100,000 account. 5% on $100,000, how much is that? It's 5 bands. It's 5 grand. So what? In my country, that is 100,000 rand. Almost 100,000 rand. Let's say you scale up again. You're now trading $500,000. 5% of $500,000. How much is that? How much is that? It's $25,000 every month. You see how? You see the difference there? It's something I've explained many times, but you see the difference there. What's the difference? It's only monetary value. But your experience has built, your percentage is the same, everything's the same. So that's the nice thing about learning how to trade. There's no limitations but yourself. So anyways, I'm done. That was a perfect topic. Thank you for answering that question. Awesome. Edges, the next one was green. Green, right? Mark play, green. Mark play with the win, let's see. No. Oh. Okay. All 4 letters is right, just in the wrong places. Merge. Merge. Merge? Merge. Charles, you need to do some spelling bee competition because you, like, your brain is so fast, bro. This dude won it again. Charles is on the X Games mode every day. I swear you need to enter some competition because you will win and I'll support you, bro. I think the whole MFX community will support your ass. Got those? What the fuck? GG Charles. Well done, bro. You are an absolute beast at Wordle. Looking forward on gold. For you to get in on gold longs, again, you need a resistance to form. So preferably at this point with price starting to become sluggish at yesterday's high, you'd want to see it now tap in, hold support, and you can look for longs at the break of those highs or at these lows. Gold is buys, boys. All you're doing is buying. Whoever thinks they're going to sell it, good luck, man. Gold is a buy. You just have to wait for your entry point. Okay? So it's going to be waiting for resistance to form. There's no resistance. However, on the 15 and 5, you can see there's now a consolidation zone. Okay? So do you trade in the zone? Preferably not. You want to take trades above that zone. You can use this as a support area, but preferably you want to see price tap in and then start to look for longs at this point. So when we took the trade, why was it okay then? It was okay because I had the 500 support, there was no top wick, and I used the candle as the flip. That's why I was certain that I was going to win. There was the variable that could act against me because I understood that price needs to tap into the QP in order to gauge upon volume to continue driving. I understood that, and that was the way I could lose the position. But the odds were stacked more in my favor than it going the opposite way. And that's why I won. And that's why at that point it was okay. But now it's not. Because now I've stalled at the area. Now I need to understand, for me to get in the position, I can't trade there because it can act as a reversal point to tap into these lows before driving, or even down here before driving. So the buys needs to come at the break of the highs. That's going to be the easiest play for you. So the tap in, the drive, you can get in around that area for price to continue. You with me? That's on gold. Quick little summary. GJ is chilling. So it sticks to the same thing. If you're going to look for sells, you're going to want to see price break and flip this 4 hour. The 4 hour closes in 45 minutes. My recommendation would be to wait for that 4 hour to close. Just a break or closure. Must be a closure, brother. Must be a closure, my brother. Oh wait, on gold? Yeah, must be closure. So type 4. You want to look for type 4. On GJ, guys. Yeah, GJ, I'm still not gonna look. Well, I still wouldn't recommend sells there. You are 45 minutes from the 4 hour close. I would recommend waiting for that 4 hour close so you can use that as a guidance for the next 4 hours. So if this 4 hour close is bearish and it starts to break those lows, you kind of have then another point of confluence to solidify your shorts if it comes into that area. So it's back to what I explained to you this morning. If you want to rewind the stream, go there, because I explained to you how I'll take sells. No sells there, but sells there. From this area, you are still looking for longs on GJ. But wait for your 4 hour closure, man. Because it's just going to give you a direction. And then long opportunities above 192299. As simple as that. Also, even though both pairs is 4v0 for the buys, your mindset should be 2v2. I hope that makes sense. Because you can't, yes, like on gold you want to buy, but you also saw how I gave you guys sell scenarios. You can't be hard-headed and be like, okay, I'm only selling today, nothing else is going to happen. If it sells off, fine, then just don't take the trade. If you want to buy and it sells off and you don't agree with the trade, then fine, don't take it. But don't have your brain in a way where you don't register those shorts. You need to apply your outlook into both areas to what could happen, because not only will it give you insight as to how you can get in, but it'll also give you insight to how the trade could go wrong. And that is something that it's not that I'm focusing on negative situations the whole time. I'm being realistic. The biggest thing you need to do is two things: manage capital, take profits. Manage capital, take profits. That's why yesterday I managed, today I manage, and I take profits. Got 17 pips. Yeah, bro, and then adapting to the situations. So I always see it like this: like, you need to be savvy as a trader, you need to be able to adapt as a trader, and you need to be open-minded as a trader. And then also number 4, be humble, bro. Just be humble. Always be a student to the market. Always be willing to learn from others. Always be willing to learn from the market itself. The market itself will teach you. That's how I've built my strategy. Even like the Marubozu examples that I give you, that was only added into my way of trading last year. My students will know that. The Marubozu closures in liquidity areas that act as a resistance, that is something I picked up over time and I put it into my course last year only. So it's not me changing my strategy, but if I can literally read what's happening, I'm going to adapt my way of trading to it. You with me? Hope you guys understand that. I was able to flip my 700 Rand account to 2,000 Rand, and I'm grateful for the live stream and the knowledge you gave me. Thanks. For sure, brother. Well done on that. Also, don't spend money you don't have. Jordan, I was reading that before you removed it, but it's fine, guys. I'm going to call it a session. Wait, there we go. Also, don't spend the money you don't have. Don't buy things with profits you think you're going to make before you. 100%. 100%, bro. I think it's no stretch. You would have read it through. I don't know where you guys are financially in your lives, but yeah, take it easy, man. Stack your dollar, stack it. Grow your accounts, but at the same time, pay yourself. Don't be a person that will fund an account and never pay themselves because they're fixated on the amount they could possibly get to. I promise you, you have to reward yourself to make your mind realize that this shit is real. Once you do that first withdrawal, your mindset will change. I can guarantee you that, because then you have it in your brain that this works. Once I did my first withdrawal, then I realized I can never quit this. And I promise you, after my first withdrawal, I still saw losses. I still had shit days, shit weeks, shit months, because I did my first withdrawal in year 1 already. So I wasn't profitable in year one, but I made money already. So it took me time because I'm self-taught. So it took me about 2.5 years to get to a profitable state. I made money in that 2.5 years, but I wasn't consistently profitable. So it took me a while. So with that being said, boys, be patient with yourself. Be patient with the markets and don't over pressurize yourself into trying to make X amount quick. Don't do that. Think of the long term. Diego Hodgson, I'm only 16. Brother, shouldn't you be at school? You on my live streams at 16. Shouldn't you be at school? I have an 18-year-old brother and that dude is at school right now. Why are you not in school? Why are you not in school, bro? Hectic. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a session there. Gold. Wait, look at this close on gold and 30. Quite nice. Quite nice. Yeah, but the same idea applies to gold, boys. You want to see a tap into this level. Otherwise, you have this resistance that we now formed on the 15, the break of the high and the drive. It's time well spent. When you hear buddies, bro, you at school. Pay attention in class, my man. Hectic, bro. This dude at school on my stream. That's crazy. We still on for 12, 100%, bro. 1-on-1 at 12, Jordan. I'll see you there. What leverage would you recommend for a 400 Rand or dollar account? Look, leverage, boys, like, something you need to understand, like, leverage doesn't matter because you shouldn't be over leveraging your account. So, like, my leverage is on 1 to 100. What you want to put your leverage on is up to you. However, leverage isn't going to give you more money or do anything for you besides allow you to trade larger lot sizes, which can act as a double-edged sword because it can blow your account quicker. So yeah, I can't even tell you what leverage to put. I can tell you what I'm using, 1 to 100. But yeah, bro, like, guys, don't try and flip accounts and make crazy business. Focus on the knowledge, focus on growing that. If you want to grow the account, grow it slowly. That would be my advice for you. It's higher risk. Yeah, this isn't gambling at the end of the day. But leverage wise, like I said, it doesn't really matter. But mine is on 1 to 100. Yeah, at the end of the day, ask yourself why you're trading, number one, and number two, what do I want out of trading? Those two questions. Why am I trading? And then what do I want out of trading? Because I could answer those questions from day one. I knew why I was trading. It might slowly change over time because mine did. But as long as you have purpose for why you're doing things and not just trying to make a quick buck, for sure. I'm asking because my leverage used to be 1 to 100 and the accounts wouldn't last a week. Then, my brother, then you're definitely over leveraging the account. $400, 400 Rand in dollars is what? $20? Which is enough to grow. So it's not lasting a week because you're over leveraging the account, my brother. Just do the maths. Whatever lot size you're using on $20, do the maths in alignment with a $20,000 account or $2,000 account. You'll see you might even be risking half the account per trade, and that is not correct. It's not, in my case, in my eyes, it's not the correct way of trading. My risk is between 1 and 2% every trade. And a lot of people, like the dude earlier said, it's not good money. You need to understand that it's not good money in small accounts. You need to understand that technically you should be trying to grow your knowledge and grow your skill set in opposed to trying to make money now. Because I promise you now, trying to make 100 Rand or 200 Rand quick, that's not worth the risk. Because what's that money actually going to do for you? Nothing. You could be building your knowledge, growing your experience to have the mindset of trading a large account due time. Obviously everybody, each to their own, and everybody has different insights, but I just speak of the route that I've taken. And that was also starting with small $20 accounts and growing that. It's a lot of stress trying to flip accounts. And it actually taught me bad habits. So it took me a while to get those habits out of my system. It took me a while. And I just feel like trading isn't a field that you should come into or come and trade with, yeah, I need to make X amount of money, or try and flip this or try and flip that. That's the moment you blow accounts. That's the moment you lose unnecessary trades, because you're over leveraging, you're over trading, you're trying to do all these different weird things. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just something you guys will have to learn. Like, I can tell you about it. I can tell you all these things. I can teach you even. But some things people just have to learn on their own, because everybody operates differently. Everybody's different, man. We all wired differently regarding our personalities and how we perceive things. So some people actually need to put their hand on the stove to realize, oh shit, this is wrong, even though their mom told them don't put your hand on the stove. And I've seen that live, because I've been mentoring guys for what, 5 years now, 4 years, end of 2019, let's say 4 and a bit years. This company has been open. I've been live streaming for 4 years. So I see how people's mind works, and I can also only comment because I was the same, bro. So the biggest thing you gotta focus on is just get your mind right. Get your mind right. Focus on the skill first. Yeah. It took me 4 weeks to flip my account. I mean, exactly. You need to be accountable for the days that you're gonna lose as well. What if you have a $100 account, you make $50 today, but then you lose $70 tomorrow because you're over leveraging the shit out of the account? It's not the one, bro. You want to consistently grow your account through longevity in the market, and that's being able to pitch up every day and take a trade if it is fit. You also don't have to take a trade every day. Don't get me wrong. The only reason why I'm on stream every day is because I run a business. But for example, if I took 23 pips yesterday and 17 pips today, I've already hit my weekly target, to be dead honest with you. So I wouldn't need to trade. But obviously I live stream and I teach individuals and I run a business. So I would have to take another trade, eh? And still got a few bad habits. Look, that's the biggest thing regarding these small accounts. Like, you start teaching yourself the wrong habits, like over trading. Because, for example, let's do a $100 account and making $10 on that. Then you think, especially for like South African people, then you think to yourself, oh shit, 180 rand, I can't do nothing with that, let me trade more. And you try and chase this imaginary number. What is enough for you actually? Because for me, in my brain, $10,000 every trade isn't enough. But realistically, it's fucking more than enough, bro. Because obviously my mind can be like, yo, I want $50 every trade. $50,000 every trade. You know what I mean? Like, your mind can be there, but is it realistic? No, not right now. It's not. It's not. So you gotta be realistic as well. So I've been realistic myself, and these are the figures that I get. And I'm okay with those figures. I'm not going to mention them, but yeah. So also, like, as a six-figure trader, you can have these visions and goals, and yes, you must press forward into them. You must dig deep and press forward, but you got to be realistic at the end of the day as well. The more I expose the capital, the more my account is risk, the more I am able to possibly take a loss and involve emotions. Because even though, as you can see, when I'm in a trade, when there's people coming to speak shit on my stream, whatever the case may be, when I'm in drawdown, when I take a loss, whatever, you can literally see I'm dead to the market. I have zero emotion. However, if I had to maybe take like 5 trades and start chasing the market, then I'll probably get emotional towards my trading. Then I'll probably start to do stupid shit. But because I've reinforced a routine, the discipline part of it was easy. Like, I don't even need to. It's my routine, guys. You know what I mean? That's what I try and tell you guys every day. You can make it so much more easier for yourself by just doing your planned out things every day, which shouldn't be to overtrade or over leverage. Yeah, man. But guys, I'm not going to keep you the whole day. It's 10:30. We've ended an hour earlier. We've made profit. We got 17 pips on that. Had a killer trade. I really hope that everybody has understood that. Gold looking like I can drive again. Closures above this resistance, the tap back in the drive, you guys can look for long opportunities. That's what I would do. See, like, I'm done. Now you have gold looking super juicy, like a medium cooked steak. Like, it just looks so good. And you think to yourself, shouldn't I just get involved? But you already just clocked 17 pips. You're done for the day. This is where your discipline needs to kick in. So you do certain things in your routine to make it easier. When I'm done with you guys, I switch my PC off. I'm done. Well, the trading charts off. I'm done. I won't look at the charts again. Because I'm also human. So I make things and situations easier for myself. And it's as simple as, if I know that the market looks great and I can go take a trade if I want to. However, my plan doesn't say and state that I should or can. What's going to make it easier? Leaving the charts open, or closing it? Closing it. So certain things you just choose to make easier. It's like being on a diet, but there's permanently chocolates and cakes in your house. Yes, you can have the discipline to not have a bite or have of it, but what's easier? Just don't have it in your house. It's like being a smoker but trying to smoke but you have a packet of 10s in your pocket the whole day. What's easier? Having the 10s in your pockets and saying no, or trying to just throwing it away and not having it in your pocket? Not having it in your pocket. So kind of limiting your access to that. So that's the discipline that I've reinforced by just involving a routine. So yeah. Anyways, 30-minute closure above the level / 15-minute closure above the level. The tapping in the drive, you can look for long opportunities. There is no resistance to the left hand side. The only thing you need to be accountable for is you understand that you need some sort of 5-minute support to solidify a stop loss, because your stop loss technically needs to be there, and that is 70 pips, and I won't do that. I don't know about you, but I won't have a 70 pip stop loss. I would like to see it hold that resistance, tap in, and then pull away, but yeah, at the moment, boys, we just have volume, man. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call this session. I said that like 10 times, but I keep it, and I still got a few bad. You think it's manageable until the day comes where you take a big L and or you're just having a shit day. You think it's manageable. You can't think it's manageable. You need to know these bad habits shouldn't be there. I can tell you now, and it's not me having gas under my ass, but I don't have any bad habits in trading. I maybe have bad habits as a human being outside, but not in my trading. That's something I eliminated. I eliminated. Like, it became so bad. I would catch on so much nonsense in the markets. I promise you guys, I would revenge trade, I would overtrade, I would over leverage, I would have FOMO, I had all the things you think you can have in trading. I had it. Because I was self-taught. I had nobody telling me right from wrong. I had to learn. So, you think that you can control it. You can't, bro. Let there be one bad day. Let you just have one bad day outside of trading. I promise you, if you come to the charts, it'll relay in the charts. I'm not speaking over your life, but bro, it's facts. Because I've been there. You can have one dude or person upset you outside, or you just have a bad day, something happened, you come to the charts. I promise you, I have a cock day on the charts also. It will happen. So, yeah. Routine, discipline, gotta happen. Thanks, Coach Collar. Thanks, brother. Appreciate your help. I got you, bro. Lethal spinning facts is separate you from the rest. Also, took at least one trade. For sure, 100%. 2 miles when you make a talk for the day, then close there. 100%. For sure, bro. You guys can only learn as time gets better. But guys, for real this time, we've done everything. We made money. Let me not say that word. We killed the chart. So whatever you took from that, the education will make you money. GG on you, bro. Yeah, that's why. Look, Liesel, you gotta. That's why, like, I do everything with intention. When I go to gym, like I explained, when I go to gym, that's gym time. When I trade, that's trading time. So you know that you can't flop on anything. You gotta delete those orders if they don't come through. 15:30 closure, not really anything that's closing above there. However, we are slowly starting to see momentum. It's just you don't have any stop loss at the moment. According to my strategy, I don't know what your strategy is, but my strategy, I can't have a 70 pip stop loss. I can't. So boys, whatever it is today, if you've taken a trade and you want it, you're done. Go do something else. Trading will always be there. Live your life. Guys, I want to say thank you for always supporting me. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like the stream if you haven't. We offer mentorship, so if you want to get part of the MFX gang and trade the way we do and have my guidance, it's in my description. It's on my IG. You can join us. The broker that I use is in my description on my IG. You can trade with him. And then also, if you don't follow the MFX business page, I would highly recommend you do, because it's going to keep you up to date with everything regarding MFX, Forex, etc. But other than that, guys, shot for your time. MFX members, we are good. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8:30. Have a blessed day. Jordan, I'll see you 12 o'clock for our one-on-one session. And yeah, guys, have a lucky day. Cheerio. W's in the chat for the stream. Killer stream. Some major knowledge dropped, as well as a banger of a trade. Charles with a dub on Wordle. So let's get a W in the stream. W in the chat for the stream. GG boys, I'll see you tomorrow.